Oh boy, another morning you walk outside, Chelsea, and that heat really hits you.
And if you can believe it, we're even more humid this morning compared to yesterday morning. Outside yesterday, we ended up topping out in the mid 90s range, 95 for a high in the Providence area. Remember, the record high for yesterday was 98, so not too far off from that. Along the coastline yesterday, we stayed in the mid 80s range, but all of us with the humidity, we were feeling even warmer than these temperatures. We do have an updated drought monitor for you that it was updated yesterday, continuing to see severe drought conditions across most of the area, really only excluding Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard at this point, which are in the moderate drought conditions. That severe drought now expanded to include coastal Rhode Island, out over Block Island as well. We do have some rain in the 7-day forecast. Right now, I don't have a completely rainy day in our forecast for at least the next few days through the weekend and into early next week. With the warm temperatures, the calm winds, and the high humidity this morning, there is some dense fog that we're dealing with in Providence. With that sky cam, you could see some of that low fog, a little haze, although visibility is doing okay at 6 miles. But down in Newport, 1/4 mile visibility, 2.5 mile visibility over Block Island, 2 mile visibility up in Norwood, 4 mile visibility in Taunton. It's a warm start to the day. Temperatures out through southeastern Mass and New Bedford already in the upper 70s this morning. Didn't drop all that much overnight. Low 70s in Providence, 74 in Newport, 73 in Westerly. We should be waking up in the mid 60s this time of year, so we're well above that. Average high is 84 degrees, and we end up about 10 degrees above that once again this afternoon. The wind is light at the moment, coming in calm for most of our inland spots, just a light breeze from the south-southwest along the coastline. But that wind from the south-southwest continues to pump in the high humidity today. Dew points this morning are in the low to mid 70s range. The record high dew point is around 80 degrees for most locations, so some spots close to that today. That's just how sticky it is. It's going to be feeling very humid outside this afternoon. And when you factor in the humidity with temperatures that are going to be in the low to mid 90s range, we feel closer to 100 degrees this afternoon. Most spots inland have those feel like temperatures staying around 100 degrees through the afternoon hours, and that's even with a few more clouds around today. It's just going to be so humid outside, and that's why we have a heat advisory in place for the area continuing until 8 p.m. this evening. Now, the weekend stays warm and muggy. It won't be quite as hot as today and as yesterday. Satellite radar image right now shows you dry conditions. That fog burns off. We're partly sunny for the morning, but there is a line of some isolated showers off to our west, and there's a little more energy today, and that shower activity may make an impact here in southern New England. It's not a lot of rain. You see more clouds around into the afternoon, some spotty showers possible. As we head into the evening, perhaps an isolated rumble of thunder, a brief downpour, nothing severe expected, and you can see just how hit or miss it is. Same thing tomorrow morning, mostly cloudy outside through much of the day tomorrow. Couple little spot showers at times, by no means a washout. We just have a lot of moisture out there as we head into the upcoming weekend. Mid 90s today, feeling closer to 100 degrees. An isolated shower or thunderstorm possible through the afternoon. It's really hit or miss. We're not talking about washout conditions. We're not talking about a ton of rain. If you're making today a beach day, there's some fog this morning. Keep in mind that we're not breaking into full sunshine today, but still a decent day at the coastline. Mid to upper 80s expected, with the UV index staying very high, even with a few clouds. An isolated shower overnight still possible. Some patchy fog. It's another warm, humid night, and tomorrow our highs will hover close to 90 degrees. There's more clouds around, a couple little spot showers, but it's still warm and still muggy outside tomorrow. A little bit of a breeze picks up out of the southwest. The humidity continues. It persists through the weekend. It persists into next week. We're looking at a few rain chances into next week. Those temperatures finally dropping down to seasonable levels with lower humidity by the middle of next week. Casey?